Natural capital and biodiversity. What are ecosystem services? Ecosystem services are benefits provided by nature, and economically beneficial ecosystem services include the following. 1. Food production. Food produced by agriculture and fishing is of great economic importance. Ecosystem services such as water, soil, and climate provided by the natural environment are essential for food production. 2. Water resources. The natural environment is used for a variety of purposes, such as hydropower generation, industry, and domestic water supply. By supplying water, these water resources play an important role in the economy. 3. Timber, fuel, and chemicals. Forests can provide commodities such as timber, fuel, and chemicals. These commodities are used in many industries and are of great economic importance. 4. Tourism. Natural scenery, wildlife, nature reserves, national parks, and other tourist attractions have become attractive destinations for many people. These tourist attractions are very important for the tourism industry and can bring economic benefits. 5. Mitigation of climate change. The natural environment helps mitigate climate change by absorbing carbon dioxide and reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Ecosystem services provided by the natural environment can also bring economic benefits. What is the relationship between biodiversity and natural capital? Biodiversity and natural capital are closely related. Natural capital refers to goods and services produced by the richness of natural ecosystems and the biodiversity that inhabits them. Natural capital includes forestry, fishing, agriculture, water resources, climate regulation, and scenic beauty. Biodiversity refers to the diversity of species and genes in the natural environment. Biodiversity is directly related to the soundness and functionality of natural capital. The loss of biodiversity leads to a decline in natural capital. For example, the destruction of forests or conversion to agricultural land results in the loss of habitats for diverse species, leading to a decline in the value of natural capital. Conversely, conservation of the natural environment and biodiversity leads to the maintenance and improvement of natural capital. Forest conservation can provide a variety of ecosystem services, such as carbon dioxide absorption, water purification, and wildlife habitat. In other words, the conservation of biodiversity is essential for the maintenance and improvement of natural capital, and the maintenance and improvement of natural capital is necessary to provide economically important ecosystem services. Biodiversity and natural capital complement each other, and maintaining both is necessary for sustainable development. Why is investing in natural capital important? Investing in natural capital is crucial for building sustainable economies and societies. Natural capital refers to the goods and services that arise from natural ecosystems and biodiversity, such as water resources, fisheries, forestry, agriculture, climate regulation, and scenic beauty. The health and functioning of these natural capital assets are essential to human well-being, and the decline of natural capital can lead to serious problems. Investing in natural capital leads to the conservation of the natural environment and biodiversity, prevention of environmental pollution, development of clean energy, promotion of sustainable agriculture and fisheries, and development of green infrastructure in cities. These efforts help ensure that natural capital is used sustainably and has positive impacts on the environment and society. Investing in natural capital is also important for securing future economic growth and profits. Through initiatives that promote the conservation of the natural environment and biodiversity, prevention of environmental pollution, improvement of energy efficiency, and recycling, natural capital can be used in a more sustainable and efficient manner. Proper management of natural capital can contribute to securing future economic growth and profits and can have a positive impact on businesses. Lastly, investing in natural capital is necessary for achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. The SDGs are international goals aimed at addressing issues such as poverty, hunger, health, education, gender equality, clean water and energy, and sustainable societies. They are closely related to the natural environment, and investing in natural capital is expected to contribute to achieving the SDGs and realizing a sustainable society. What are some services that utilize advanced technology focused on environmental education and biodiversity? Services that utilize technology focused on environmental education and biodiversity include 1. Nature experiences using AR and VR. AR and VR technologies can be used to provide real-life experiences of ecosystems in the natural environment. For example, AR can be used to provide a virtual view of plants and animals, and VR can be used to provide an immersive experience of being surrounded by nature. 2. Biodiversity databases. Accurate and detailed data is needed to protect biodiversity. Many services provide information on the habitat and condition of species and ecosystems. There are databases that provide data on the identification of species, distribution and decline trends, and conservation status of species. 3. Digital tools for citizen science. Digital tools such as apps and websites can be used for citizen science projects. These tools allow individuals to participate in data collection and analysis to contribute to scientific research on biodiversity and the environment. iNaturalist is an online platform for sharing observations of living organisms, such as plants and animals. Users can take photos, provide information on the location, date, and identification of the organism, and share it with the iNaturalist community. iNaturalist attracts a diverse range of participants, from experts to amateur naturalists. As a result, the observations shared on the platform are a valuable source of information for people in various fields. Additionally, iNaturalist is useful for monitoring biodiversity and supporting conservation efforts. 4. Data analysis platforms. There are services that provide data analysis platforms to address challenges related to environmental protection and biodiversity conservation. These platforms allow for the collection and analysis of various data, such as species distribution data and data related to climate change. These services contribute to environmental education and biodiversity conservation. Additionally, by utilizing technology, it is possible to provide richer and more effective learning and information, which is why further development is expected in the future.